Sorry, sound to be fixed. Sound to be fixed. Yep, sound fixed. Apologize. Yeah, make sure I'm muted. So yeah, going into the beginning of the week, I did mention on Friday. I don't think I did a live yesterday. We could get a double top of this range. I don't see Nasdaq breaking, but it definitely could. That would potentially help AMC. The thing that really is hurting is the IWM Russell, but getting a strong bounce back to end the week, which he anticipated. It said retail would do probably pretty well. Target's going to be a pretty nice moneymaker there. And obviously what everyone wants to watch is going to be AMC, right? So everyone's probably here. AMC looks really strong. I mean, you got the breakout of the trend. I like that you didn't get a touch of 52 to end the week. That would have been bad in my opinion if you got a touch and were rejected. You didn't get that. You just got a nice break and hold. A really solid hold at that. OBV looks incredible. Sometimes it'll really just mess up all the drawings and stuff. I guess because I switch time frame so often. But let's grab, getting back above that range. It looks like the OBV wants to run. We had no volume really to end that week. I mean, no volume really last week at all, if you really look. I mean, 300 mil was Monday. So I expect a strong Monday. I would suspect we have a good Monday. A lot of people talking about options and how do we react, how do we open up, things like that. I can't tell you exactly how we're going to open up or anything like that, of course. But, I mean, of course, I'll be giving updates throughout the whole way. I don't find it coincidental. People are saying volume tanked last week. Yes, they definitely tanked. So orders being delayed. I don't really think that's it. Maybe possibly I would not watch so much Lou, but it's a possibility. You can't believe everything that you hear on the internet. So what I would say is I don't find it to be coincidental that when they released the data for the share count that the volume pretty much dies off that week. So I wouldn't, freak out about that. I believe you get the original share count, like the 501 and some other stuff here, and then like you got more information throughout the rest of the week. So yeah, I wouldn't freak out about that. Overall, stock price looks really good. Friday, if we were gonna have a bad day, Friday was gonna be the day we didn't have. Low audio. Can turn the gain up 1 sec. There, it should be better. You're welcome. So that's essentially what I'm watching there. Lost my train of thought. Question for Tyler: how do we know how many call options and hedges on? You can go check Fintel. You can go look through that if you want. But yeah. What other questions? Talk to quad witching. I don't think quad witching is that important. We've been here through one quad witching. It wasn't that big of a day. I believe the biggest part is going to definitely be how many options are in the money and can we maintain above 40 through Wednesday or up into Wednesday. Really, that's staying there till Wednesday is going to be big. But yeah, so those are all the options in the money right there. If you want to understand how Delta works, go watch In the Money. I'm not going to be your professor and teacher. I'm trying to look at questions really quick. I don't see any good questions, so we'll see. Keep going. Look at GME. I don't know. A lot of people are asking about Clove too in the Discord. We've been talking about Clove. I think Clove is gonna run. Clove is like really primed. I want to stick some in Clove. I waited. I had a little bit of cash left on hand. I'll be looking at Clove Monday morning. Because I figured if AMC starts coming down, then most of the other like short squeeze plays probably come down as well. But Clove has a lot of room to run. Like Clove is really good. We made money on Clove up here. We sold about right here, 25, 26, and then we kind of just waited. Actually had some puts from like 18, but it is what it is. I got out of those too early. I think Clove is great. A huge amount of short interest. Institutions do own it. That's one thing to know. The thing that's different between Clove and AMC, I guess, if you will, what the concern should be if you're playing Clove is if it starts to run, most people on here are going to be greedy. Like I'm talking about the viewers. Most of the viewers will, in fact, be greedy, and you won't take profits early at all. So that's where you will get screwed because once it starts to dump, it's going to really dump. And I don't think this is even a good example of that. Degen, do you think the repo money the Fed gave out, the banks will attack us? No. I don't think so, no. Only thing I'm worried about with short attacks at the beginning of the week is because you didn't really see too much shorting on Friday. That was very strange to me. I will say that. That was really strange, the price action we had for a Friday. I want to play U1. I really do. If they can open up flat, I will trade them. One, I think retail looks good. One, I think reopening plays look good. And then also you have Juneteenth coming up, so it's just like set up to play really well. There's a lot of really good plays this week. Opinion on Apple. I don't care about Apple right now. Wall Street bets won't really have that big of an effect on Apple, though. You should know that. You think AMC will go up to 60? I don't know where it's going to go at open. I don't know. It's kind of like a coin toss right now. If it goes up, it's going to start running a lot, in my opinion, if it really starts to push. If it flatlines, it could get scary. So that's where I'm at right now. That's what I'm watching. Clove puts in trouble. I wouldn't have puts on Clove. I think that's kind of silly. Thoughts on BlackBerry? Don't care for it. Do you really think it'd go to 50K plus? I've never said AMC would go to 50K plus. That's craziness. AEI sounds. All these home places, they're probably going home because AHT is going up. It has a lot of hype from Twitter. I would be careful. I like Clove a lot. Big fan. IVR as well is another big one. What do you think about HYG? BlackRock playing puts only moves when the market correction happens. You could grab some for hedges if you wanted. You could grab hedges if you wanted some. Oil calls, months in opinion. I like oil. I think it's at a good point. Just at a pretty big resistance right now. Obviously, ETF for oil looks pretty strong. Just at somewhat of a resistance, but once it breaks through this range, it's just going to start trending to the upside. Citadel is going long on Clove. Show me like where you see Citadel having so much assets. Like Citadel doesn't even own a majority of Clove. Like it's such a stupid statement. Like, and if you care that's a dumb statement. Like, that's just dumb. I don't care who owns the stock. I'll buy it. If I think it's going to go up, I'm going to buy it to make money. DoorDash. Dash is, man. Big tech is, I don't really want to touch big tech right now just because I think everyone knows, like, I think we're at a pretty overpriced area for the Nasdaq. I think DoorDash looks really good. It does. Like, this chart looks amazing, right? If you got to retest a monthly, that'd be even better. But I like the way it looks. It looks extremely strong. I don't love tech right now. It's a lot of risk. But although, like I said, like tech could just keep running this week. Like Nasdaq's trying to push to all-time highs. I just recommend people really be careful there. But I'm going to be looking more at retail and some reopening plays like U1. That's going to be a really big one. And Clove and some other ones. I think a lot of them looking hot, brother. Thanks, Poggy. I try. Do you think the hedge funds are being forced to cover by the SEC because of negative worldwide attention and marketing? Dude, the market's been corrupt for years. Like, so I don't think, no. When they are forced to cover, they'll be forced to cover. Still liking Rooter backing off. That's like the one stock I love and I've just never touched it. I love it. I think it still looks really good. Get that gap closed. Hard bottom here. Probably starts pushing back up. We'll see. Still heavily shorted. KMI, don't have an opinion on. Tyler, you literally predicted AMC in the past months. Hey, I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it. Hope everyone did well. AMC strike $15 for this Friday, sell tomorrow, or wait. Do whatever you want with your money. It's your money. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. It's craziness. Come on. I'll never tell anyone on the channel what to do with their money. When to buy. Neo run more pullback. Like I said, so if Nasdaq does well, Neo, I see EV and tech continuing to do well. If Nasdaq starts to dump, which I'm not a fan of being long through a resistance. I don't think that's a smart risk play for me. Do whatever you want, but I'm never going to have longs going into the resistance and hope we break straight through. That's not how I trade. I'm always trading for get a push up and then a break back down, and that's where I'm logging right here. So I'm not looking to play anything until we get a break up. If we break through, I'm going to play the retest and potentially go straight through. If we don't, we don't. We'll see what happens. Until then, I think retail, I think reopening plays are where the money's at right now. This is just free information right now. Like I'm telling you, like Target right now, it's a retail play. It's a hot play next week. I'd be very surprised if you don't hit 235 by the morning. I should have played it at close. I didn't. I was a poon. But yeah, I like Target a lot. Are you playing your option for the run up this week or falls next week? I'll probably exit my AMC options this week, most likely. Just because it'll be worth more. Bed Bath & Beyond, retail shorted. So I don't categorize a fundamental viewpoint with like a hype viewpoint. Bed Bath & Beyond's different. They're switching more to tech, to e-commerce anyway, so yeah. How come it looks like I'm talking to a wall? That's what it looks like when I'm talking to my computer, man. I don't know when I'm taking my profits. I'll post in the Discord when I sell my AMC calls. I'm not buying space. No, I don't want any. I don't have any desire for it. Maybe when maybe when Jeff Bezos does like the plane thing, like the Blue Origin thing, I'll buy some. But like until then, I don't take a catalyst. Like I don't know. I just don't want to. You know what I mean? What's going on, Alan? ASO. It's funny. My friend Grant and them, they have a good friend of the family that works at the academy. They've been ripping, yeah. Yeah, they've been destroying ever since they went public. Hey, Roy, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, they went public, like in October, and then in January they kind of like took a little bit of like a sideways, and they went boom, popped right back up. I wouldn't touch them right now though. What about Zom? I heard people saying that SPY is going down. Could affect it. I'm not touching oil right now. I like oil. I think it's really strong, but I'm just not touching just because you're. How'd I go there? Yeah, so you're finding this resistance up here again. Like, there's no point to longer resistance. I try to tell people. I think some people in the Discord longed it. I was just like, there's no reason. You know what I mean? Like, maybe longing up into the resistance, but to hold through resistance is just dumb in my opinion. Unless you have months out. You know what I mean? I feel strong about oil and ZOM, but I'm not ever gonna hold in through a resistance. That's dumb in my opinion. So now you're getting a pushback down, maybe like a 61.5 touch, maybe something like that. But right now, I'd be waiting. No, I don't use pits to cover my calls. It just depends, but for the most part, no. I'm pretty like convicted with whatever I'm putting my money in. Theme park plays? No. I did like a year ago, but not now. Do I think there might be a dip this week for AMC? It's possible, 100% possible that there is a dip. However, I think you're gonna see a lot of. I think you're gonna get your answer in the beginning of the week. I think the beginning of the week gives you your answer for the kind of the tone of the week. If we start moving bad to start the week, I think that it most likely affects the stock in a negative way. I think that makes sense. So I think if we start pushing down at the beginning of the week, it would probably set the tone. Also, guys, I appreciate if you like the video. It does help out like the algo or something like that. I don't know. But, like I need to be asking for that more often, I guess. Tyler, tell me when to sell. I don't have a Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think weeklies are scary, man. GME dipping. I think GME GME's hitting resistance. I don't like that. Gross. GME might break through because this is the second touch you're getting in that resistance, right? You always expect to get a retest, right? But now you bottom, you double bottom, and now you're coming back up. That looks really good. That looks phenomenal. You might get a break straight back up. That'd be really good. And then you're getting back above VWAP as well. That looks phenomenal. So I would suspect GME moves up if AMC moves up, which I think they both move up. I'm ready to quit my job. I was ready to quit my job years ago, right? Hey. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm trying to see in each question. Let me investing. How do you manage taxes when you sell? Get a CPA. The end. Don't follow a YouTube video for your taxes. Don't be cheap. Don't be lazy. Go to CPA. Pay them the $200-$300. You're welcome in advance. Yeah, I'll probably never quit work. I think quitting your job is just a mentality of laziness. My friend just texted me and said, "Wow, the guy in the chat has an $88 strike." What a ding dong. So yeah, that's a really dangerous play. Like you're in a sticky situation, so holding that's scary. Think about puts on HYG. I'm not thinking about puts really on too much. I would only start thinking about puts depending on the movement of some of these plays going into the week, depending on the shape of the market. If there's no reason. Yeah. Do you think the FOMC meeting on Wednesday negative? Probably. The FOMC meeting is probably gonna be tough. I would see it being tough. Yep. Probably. Yeah. That's probably. It would probably come out and have a strong Monday. End of Monday starts getting a little bit tougher, and then Tuesday is gonna be not a great day, and then Wednesday probably have a pullback going into FOMC. So, yeah, that's a really great viewpoint. I agree. They're gonna have to talk about the inflation going on because it's happening quicker than they expected. So yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be FOMC. That's a great point. Good thing you said that. Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. This is gonna be the area to watch, though, man. That's gonna be the area to watch right there. No, go back. 52.3. You need to get above 52.3. NIO is a stock. GameStop tweet about chicken tendies. Yeah, I saw the GameStop tweet about. I can't even go on Twitter. I'm pretty sure because there's like everyone posts nudity on my Twitter, so it's like a GameStop. Yeah, I know they're really seeing a lot of stuff here, and then E3 was this week, so that was nice. Well, I got stuck in this loop watching this. I didn't really see anything about the PC though. I meant to watch it, but I didn't look at anything about it. Let's look really quick. Sorry. Let's look. I'm curious. A new Halo. Wow, that's cool. Cool. ESO Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be beautiful. Nothing else looks that great. Oh, they announced a new Diablo game too. That's gonna be sick. I don't know if you guys know that. Me and my friends are excited about that. That's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else. That's pretty much it. If you guys like anything from E3, let me know. I'm actually like curious. I didn't get to watch any of it. Hype for my hoodie to get here. It might be like a little bit, like I think 10 days or something. I was looking because I have to go through it manually for like anyone that ordered anything. Also too, like after this live, I'm probably gonna take off all the merch too. I'm gonna shut down the merch website. So but yeah, so if you want to do those orders, go do them now because I'm gonna close that off, and it's only for people in the Discord. So yeah. So IWM puts Tuesday. It's possible. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's scary. Scary. Tyler Jimmy announced crypto dividends starting July 14th. Confirmed. When did they announce that? I know that they talked about it. I've seen all the rumors and stuff. Yeah, I've seen it. But did they actually confirm it? I have no idea. CCIV, man, it's been running crazy. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's like perfect buying opportunity. Look at that. Yeah. Did you just want me to come look at the chart? Because thank you. I mean, that looks beautiful. 25. Yeah, that wants to make another push easy. If it gets pushed below, I mean, you have low risk. You can get right out of it. But that looks so strong. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. CCIV. Absolutely incredible. It's funny though too because I stopped making a lot of like I spend a lot of my time now in the Discord and stuff like that. Like I slowed down with some of the other content on like my growth and long term stocks and CCIV, NEO, and CCIV hit our target like mid 17s. It hit it. Like everyone said I was crazy. It's never gonna go back down. When we popped back up, I was like, okay, whatever. It went back down. So, but like all of them are killing. Like Palantir, NEO, CCIV. Only one that's not killing is PaySafe. That one's killing me slowly. SoFi's killing. All the long-term picks are just absolutely shredding. And you go through a phase of like, yeah, the market is gonna slow down, but like you're seeing we're going through that growth cycle again. It kind of happened last year around the same time. I'm never gonna buy GME options now. Tell Matt Kors buy options and makes a bunch of newbies buy. Many have sold stock last week, and we'll do it this way. Trey's mustache. Like, I don't get why you care if I'm buying options. Like, I get it might be frustrating if some people are making more money than you on your stock. I get it. It's frustrating. But, like, that's just, like, dumb. Like, go get educated. I refer people to education, like, YouTubes that aren't even on mine, like, to go look at it. Like, so if you're lazy and you just follow aimlessly, that's not my problem. I don't care. I provide really helpful information. That's dumb. I don't make people pay to answer their questions or anything like that. I mean, like, that's ridiculous. Half the time I come in here, I get demonetized on my live stream because I play music, and then I answer all the questions so no one donates, which I don't care about. That's why I do the live streams, so they're free. That's dumb. But come on. It's tacky. Come on. Volume's gonna be interesting. If we start seeing volume, man, I'd be really happy going into it. What's going on, William? Am I good today? Yeah, I'm good. No, I was just kind of like annoyed looking in the Discord and stuff because like some people were just like taking stuff too far. It was just like, like if I want to take a day or something off from like everything, like I shouldn't have to like come back and have a bunch of idiots. You know what I mean? Like no one specifically, I'm just saying. And then I come back in and like y'all are like giving mods a hard time, and the mods like do so much crap for free. You know what I mean? Like so that's annoying. There's a reason like there's like a wait list for like the Discord. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm probably not making any more spots. I don't want to make any more. It's getting too full. There's too much stuff going on. Like, yeah. And I'm thinking about if you just quit paying, I'm just gonna block you on the Discord so you just can't join again. Like, give someone else the opportunity. So we'll see. Tyler, the CEO of his Discord. Namaste. We need a nip slip and a little flex. Yeah, nip slip. Dude, I shave these nips, baby. There's one thing Tyler doesn't allow. That's nip hair. That's the grossest thing in the world. Can't hear about stocks. Got high school girly drama. PD, it is what it is. But I hold my content to a standard, man. I don't like to have like, yeah. There's a standard with my content. Like I don't want to have like just like randomness. And if you're in our Discord, like you're there to make money. You're not there to joke around. I mean, like I joke around. I love joking around. Like I gamble at night sometimes. Like, we chill. You know what I mean? But like during the day, man. I mean, I like to keep it pretty serious. There's a reason so many of them make money. Like, But I'm excited for like this new coming months. Like I'm really excited for the website and stuff we have planned. I'm really, really excited. Tyler, pretend I had $80 calls expiring the 18th of AMC. Would you pretend I'm screwed? I'd pretend to ask, why didn't you sell them when you were up here? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying you're screwed by any means. Like, you start getting them pushed up. But those are scary, man. Those are scary. Like, it is what it is. Those are scary. Those are scary, honestly. Ty, do you think the shorts will push us to around 26? Yeah, I think if you push below 32, like this range here, like it's like 36 through 32, that'd be really bad. So, yeah, I don't think you push down to 26. No. Like Belmont, no, my website's gonna be totally free. It's gonna be what Wall Street Bets should have been. I hope. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to read this question. I just saw it. Oh my god, I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed the question. I don't know. I'm sorry. There was a question I wanted to read. Do you own 90% stock, 10%? No, hell no. No. Do I own 90% options, 10% stock? No, not 90% stock, 10% options? No. Hell no. It's probably like 25% and maybe 20% in AMC stock, and then the rest I put with options. No way. Hell no. Jim Cramer came in my restaurant Saturday. It was a sign. We wrote AMC to the moon on his bill, posted a pic of on my Twitter. That's pretty cool, Drew. What brand of deodorant do you wear, fam? So I'm rocking this new one, right? You know, because I like power. When it comes to deodorant, or pretty much anything in my life, it's all about power. So we're going with the Min Mitchum. Mitchum, if you're watching this, I would appreciate the sponsor. So far, man, this is pretty deterrent. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm not even sweating. Eh? You know? I feel like I could probably, like, run a mile, pop a few White Claws, be on top of the world. You know? Old Spice? No way. No, I'm not 12 years old anymore, man. Well, when you're 12, you use Axe. When you're 15, you use Old Spice. It's all about power. Yeah, you got it's right next to me. I keep it right next to me at all times. You never know. Like, their motto is Mitchum, the invisible solid shield. I mean, look at that. What a motto. That's what it's about. Tyler, what cologne do I use? It's called Musk by Tyler Wilson. I just walk around and the pheromones pop off for the women. Dove actually is legit. I'm not gonna lie. Clip it for Trey. I don't care. You guys, get out. I mean, get out of the channel. I don't care. You're not an ape. There's a reason I made like $40,000 when it moved from $10 to $13 in a day. You know what I mean? Go be an ape somewhere else. Whatever you want to say. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. There's a reason Daddy keeps being right on AMC and keeps making money. Maybe I'm a chimpanzee. Maybe I'm not an ape. I'm a special breed. How am I buy options? I literally tell people my options on AMC. That doesn't even make sense. That's like stupidity. Vote no, yeah, do not vote for shares. Yeah, bad. Do not vote for those shares. You're a ding dong. You vote for shares. I thought Tyler was gay, but damn, you don't buy stock. You are not an ape. I know I'm not an ape. It's tough. El Jefe de AMC, baby. It looks really good though. Like, honestly, like the price action that you're getting, like, I mean, it's what you want. Like, you're finally getting that push back above you up, and it's not too strong, the movement that you're getting. You know what I mean? Like, so when you're getting these other, I kind of want to hide. Can I hide this really quick? How do you hide the indicator? There's a way you can hide everything. Yeah. Okay. This is good. This is good. So, like right here, when you're, I can't. Okay, let me hide it real quick. I'll just hover over it. Okay. So when you're getting pushed back above VWAP here, you're getting huge pushes back, right? And then you come back down, come back down. Big push again, you gapped up, traded a little bit, came back down, right? Same thing, like you just keep coming, and then now you're grinding below VWAP. But here, you know, it starts shifting. This is what you want to see. You're getting that slow grind. This was a bear flag. You overextended the bear flag. You get back above VWAP, and now you're trending. That touch right there at 46, like 70, that was huge. That was a game-changing spot for AMC, in my opinion. That was huge. That was like the biggest. That was as big as it gets. So, and I think now you're just moving in a really good way. When people come in here and talk about other streamers like going to a Burger King and ask for a Big Mac, that's weird. But yeah, it's weird because like right here, we're Steak and Shake here. This is Steak and Shake. This is high quality burger content. No, scratch that. We're Five Guys. Okay, we're top of the line. We got thick old loins, thick old, you know, Cajun fries, the best hamburgers on the menu, you know, and then you're coming over here talking about Big Macs and Taco Bell. You know what I mean? They don't even compare. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, our burgers are supreme. They may cost a premium to buy those burgers, but they're supreme. There's no comparison in the content, in the burger quality. Okay? So if you want to go talk about your kids meal and your Happy Meal and your Jack in the Box tacos, then go talk about your Jack. I'm more power to you. Okay? But here at the Option Drops Command Center, it's all about making money every single day. And, you know, people like to talk, but it's, can you walk the walk? And you come in the Discord and you see every day, every single day. It's just like, so go talk about your Taco Bell 5-layer burrito and your Jack in the Box taco somewhere else. We're here making, you know, this is the good, okay? But back to what I was saying, it's like, this is like the best movement that you, like, I hope that makes sense too. So like the same thing happened here. I mean, honestly, like really the same thing did happen. So you got your push, you had your really strong move, right? You come up, you come back down sideways, and then you just start trending. You just start trending up, trending, and then you eventually just trended all the way up to like $70, which is insane. But like, I don't know if we're gonna get that big of a push here, but that's what I'm watching for. And just keep the trend going, stay above VWAP. And so if you start to hold below VWAP, then things can get scary. So I rolled over my June 18, 30, $40 calls for July. That's a big roll. I took the hit. I almost bought 2145 calls for June 18. Thoughts? I don't like weeklies for myself personally. I don't like it personally. Like for this week. I have some out of the money ones for next week for the 25th. But, yeah. My friend's literally reading y'all's comments and sending me screenshots and laughing at y'all's comments. His Discord makes bank. Michelle Green, namaste. Look at that. Look, one of the mills in the Discord. Great to have you in the Discord. Pre-market thoughts, Tyler. I can't really answer. I have no idea. I think we're going to come up. I think we start moving up again. I feel strong with the market. I can only say this, you know, so many times. I feel really good about the market right now. Would it be a huge surprise if we start pushing down a little bit? Maybe a little bit of a surprise, but you're getting the best price action. You got the best close possible on Friday. You know what I mean? You got that push down to start the day. You bounced again on support. You came up, started trending. Now you're just trending. You get that push at the daily, like 49, and you came back down, test, and pump. I mean, like, it looks really good. This right here is the best thing you're seeing, though. That trending on the view up. That's the best indicator, and that's been one of the best indicators when it comes to AMC for the past months. Like, the past months. So, yeah. I still can't get over that guy goes, I'm telling Trey. I'm clipping this and sending this to Trey. Like, okay, stream my daddy? Like, what? What does that mean? Man. All those options need to be hedged. Options are providing a lot more market movement than your 10 shares. Trey is going to spank me. He's going to spanky me. Joke's on Trey. I like being spanked. But yeah, so I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know if I ignored anyone. Trying to answer questions as we go so I can get kind of can get kind of slow. I'm sorry. I'm just saying though too, like people like that are uneducated, like, oh, Tyler's an option guy. You do realize the only reason why your stock's moving up is because of options. Like, do you realize that? Like, this isn't retail buying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you think this is all retail buying, like, then your brain is like this big. Any recommendation on what you'd be looking for regarding the best time on Monday to buy $100 at the open and watch longer? Brandon, I don't know, man. That's a tough decision. I anticipate volatility out of the gate. I can't tell you. I can't. Like, I just post when I buy. You know what I mean? Like, because I like, if I post when I buy, if I lose, if people like they for some reason follow what I trade or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything to say to them. You know what I mean? I don't have to answer anyone. It's like I lose money. Like, people in the Discord, like, if they've seen me lose a trade and like they've seen me lose $10,000. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't feel guilty or anything. It's like I lost money on the trade. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not like lying or anything. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, my game was up and one second. This is good. This is good. I know that many have exercised calls last week. I'm telling you right now, no. These calls have not been covered. Well, primarily a lot of these, like 300,000 of them, I think are at $40. I think I could be wrong. It's like 200 for 300,000, right? It's in that range. Like, I think it's above 250 for sure. So I don't believe any of those have been covered at all. From a risk standpoint, it wouldn't make sense. Like, you don't want to. I mean, maybe on Friday they covered a few, but they haven't covered them. There's no way. I don't see them covering them at least until Wednesday. From a risk standpoint, it doesn't make sense. You're not going to do that. Can you explain the delta hedging? How much of the next week's 50? I'll explain it. I'll go over it in Discord. If you don't explain, they did cover. I don't think they did. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. I mean, we can disagree. That's a cool part about like investing and having an opinion. But yeah, so I don't think they covered those. From a risk standpoint, like I said, the $40 calls, I would say from $35 to $40. I don't think they've covered anything above that. It just wouldn't make sense, in my opinion, to cover those. It's my opinion. Why would you cover those 2 weeks in advance? That doesn't make sense. No one does that. Unless you're far in the money. Like, so if we were like, if we held it like $60, then I'd be like, okay, they're probably cut, and we wouldn't be holding it. We'd be higher, right? So, in my opinion, like, there's no way they covered there's no way. There's no way. No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I'm doing good, Brandon. Tar going full send. Yeah, I know. I went pretty full send on some options. Yeah. Everyone's talking about HYG, and it's like basically like, I think it's basically on the dollar, right? Yeah, it's bonds essentially. I don't want to touch it right now. No, there's no reason for me to touch it, especially before FOMC. No way. I mean, you're at the double top range. If you could break above, there's just no why. Why risk it right now? Maybe like some deep, like some leaps, but I don't want that. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's some really good plays this week. There's no reason to rush some of those plays. But you guys have been on Twitter looking at some plays. Twitter does have some solid plays. I will say that. How deep your AMC calls? Super curious. I have about 25,000 AMC calls for right now. But I have a lot of cash on hand. Yeah. And then the stock I own about. I bought those 650 at like 60 something dollars. And then I bought a whole bunch. I bought like 200. I bought 100 originally at like 12. Then I bought like 100 more at like 13, 14. But I mean, like, on average, what am I trading most of my money? It's options. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that's what I do. Like, that's how I made all the money to buy those shares. You know what I mean? Is because, like, I'm not risking any money. Like, none of that money came from my long-term portfolio or anything like that. It all came from just trading options over the past 5 months. That's why when people like say like options are bad, I'm like, okay, like whatever. Like okay. Okay, Timmy. You know? Tell why aren't you just up with in the money calls for Friday because that calls a gamma squeeze. That's in theory what just calls a gamma squeeze. Yes, if they're not covered for. Now I can't give you an exact answer on if they're covered for or not. I don't believe the 35s through 40s are covered in anything above 40, obviously. I don't think they're covered yet. Could be wrong. We'll see. Because you think about it, like a lot of people are gonna like, they're not gonna want to extra. We'll see. They might roll them out longer. Anything can happen with those. So yeah. Gamma squeeze will be covered once they're first name, last name. That doesn't even make sense. Like you're not, guys. I have to block you now. You can't say stuff without providing evidence, man. I'm sorry, guys. You can't do that. How high can gamma squeeze go? In theory, it could drag on a long time. But this week's gonna be pretty. In my opinion, this week's one of the most important weeks for AMC, based on the amount of options out there right now. If you're gonna start getting that gamma squeeze, I don't think you're gonna see a short squeeze this week. I don't think so. I think that's a false narrative. And the only way you're gonna get a short squeeze is if Citadel is forced to cover those positions. I don't think Citadel will get margin called. So yeah, it'll have to be a forced play on their end. Or we have to hit like some substantial number, like, you know, $300, $400 on AMC. But like until then, like as of right now where we're sitting, like Citadel won't have to cover. They have more than enough funds to cover all that positions. But yeah. No one knows how long a squeeze will last. Guys, come on. I'm not a psychic. I can't answer some of these questions. Oh, wow. That sucks. Camera died. I'm probably about to hop off. It's kind of been a toxic stream today. Why they cover? Look at the price action. 24-hour calls were open on. Someone gapped up. Another 141 calls that open. I 100% don't believe they wouldn't. You wouldn't have covered back here. No, you wouldn't have done that. Like no one covers options 3 weeks in advance. Like you don't do that. Like I don't like no. They wouldn't have done that. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. But yeah, so I don't think they've covered. I won't be live in the morning. I'll be in the Discord live. But good talk, guys. Good talk. Sorry that we ended the stream early. It's just kind of like this is annoying right now, to be honest.